Good afternoon, welcome. Welcome to the closing of this, I think, incredible week of wonderful, insightful presentation, and I think very inspiring, let's say new ideas, and also for us, I think, insights how to proceed further. So in that sense, we are very, very enthusiastic and hopeful for the future of the EC3, but as well also for the CIB. So it seems that we will become some kind of a blended family, but we will see what the future brings. So in the name of the organizing committee of the conference, and of course in the name of also the EC3 and the CIB, I would like to first of all thank the organizing team, which is of course Pedro Meda, my co-chair, and then Ekaterina Petrova, program chair, and of course also the great team from CIB, Jenn McArthur and Jakob Beetz, and me, Marijana Srećković. So thank you. It was a great pleasure. I mentioned it already, so it was a lot of fun. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we are just going to keep this very short, and we want to show you now some highlights that you have, I guess, also participated in this group photo. You can see all, all the people here. And then, of course, some impressions as well of this beautiful venue that we were, hosted in. And it was when we were just a small comment, when we were looking at this room, we were thinking, oh, it's really incredible, and it would be very suitable for the event. It turned out really to be. So, and next slide shows, of course, a very important event that happened, giving, Robert Amor for all his contribution to the computing community, the Share Award. And in that context, yes. Yes. And also, in that sense, I would like to ask James O'Donnell, Professor James O'Donnell, the EC3 board head, to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marijana. Very briefly, the role of the EC3 board is to effectively meet on a monthly basis to ensure we have a clear strategic path, and to ensure that the infrastructure is in place for our technical committees and for the conference program here that we have today. We are constantly looking for, say, new recruits, as in a position on the EC3 board is not a position for life. We operate a process of rotation where you enter the board as a secretary, currently held by Dimos, and after 2 years you move up to vice chair, currently occupied by Theo, then to chair myself at this rotation, and then to the past chair, which is Demetrius. So over an 8-year cycle, the board is continuously being renewed, and we believe that this particular process or method works particularly well in the context of EC3. We also see similar arrangements for the people involved in the technical committees and for our conference committee. So with that, we will be announcing the position of a board member for internationalization, and also just to mention that there's a very, very significant role done by our treasurer, Peter Powells, and we will also be announcing unfortunately, Peter's tenure will come to an end in 2027, and we'll be looking for 28, and we will be looking for a replacement for Peter. So just please keep that in mind if you're interested. Keep an eye out for that. So I just wanted to say that the board does a little bit of work, but it really pales in comparison to the massive efforts undertaken on an annual basis by our conference committee. All right, so the board, and I think everybody here wants to thank you very much sincerely. And, I'm just after a light Dimos, if you can come up, please. We're a little shy. We've 3 gifts, not 5. It's not looking so good. So yes, absolutely. We know who's done all the work here, and Marijana, Ekaterina, and Pedro. Thank you very much from everybody, and we just have something small as a token of our appreciation for you. Okay? perfectly. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
I just want to say that when we concocted this plan, it was last night, to get you these presents, we were thinking of something to help you relax and distress after this absolutely incredible work you did to deliver the biggest and best conference to every one of these people over here. So these two, for Marijana and Ekaterina, are self-care boxes. And for Pedro, we wanted to get something from him related to model trains, but we couldn't. It was on such a short notice, so we got you a gift card, which I'm very sure as a Porto native you will be able to use properly.
Thank you very much. Very much looking forward to the gift. So to proceed further, I would now like to ask the technical committee leaders to come please up to the stage regarding the data sensing and analysis committee. Please, Silvia Meschini, thank you. On behalf of Lavinia Chiara-Tagliabue. Then the head of the modeling and standards committee. Nobody's here? Yes, Agarvan, thank you very much. Then Human Data Interaction Committee, Diego Calvetti, please. And Education Committee, who is here for the Education Committee? Pablo. Yes, thank you. And please say just a few words about, how was the week? Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone. I just want to thank everyone who participated to the DSCI committee meeting. It was a very nice meeting. And of course, also on behalf of the chair, Professor Lavinia Tagliabue, you will soon receive an email with further details for next activities, and I also invite everyone who is interested to contact us. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I want to say a sincere thank you to anyone who joined and contributed to one of our 4 sessions, 2 papers and 2 committee meetings. We presented our built environment lookup service. We invite you to take a look at that. Our other project was BIM Standards Landscape Explorer, and we got a lot of positive feedback for that, so thank you very much. In the spirit of EC3, we had some technical workshops and we managed to contribute collectively to the future direction of our committee. And we also headhunted a couple of brilliant minds. I'm very happy about that and I'm very grateful for that. I take this opportunity to say to more junior researchers in this room, please look at our work and feel free to join our committee. Thank you, everyone.
So, it's time to be thankful. In the name of our committee, I'd like to thank the humans behind that committee. I'd like to thank you that my colleagues that were here, Jenny, and our little one, that is I think the littlest cute EC3 member. Thank you, Jenny, for being here. Xiang, Nick, Alex, Dimus, Mohammed, thank you very much to be here. I think this is opportunity we got to be together. We are monthly together, but being in person is different, and share the knowledge with the community is something meaningful to us. Thank you for the workshop. Thank you for the track we got. 11 papers, wonderful discussions around the committee subject. Thank you all. Bye-bye. See you next.
And as you're going to be surprised, I'm going to say thank you to everybody that participated in the Education Committee meeting and in the 2 magnificent sessions that we had in education yesterday that were very well attended, where there was a lot of discussion. I'm pretty sure we all appreciate that. And obviously, just thank you also to the people that have already submitted information on the survey that we try to publicize as much as possible in the minute that I had in the initial session. I'm pretty sure that we will do magnificent on that. And thank you to the new members that have expressed interest in the Education Committee that is hopefully grow in the next years. So thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you very much, and please join the committees. I think it's really worth it. So I would also now like to ask Judith Fouts to come to the stage and give us some information about the poster session. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. So I want to start with wrapping up the poster session. I'll give you some highlights of that with some impressions. So as you can see, we started on Monday with our welcome reception with a music surprise kind of, so that we had some women singer group from the University of Porto, and after that 21 poster presenters, mostly early PhD students and candidates, presented their posters. And as you can see from those pictures, I think it was really great that you took the time and engaged with the students, and that I could really get some feedback from you. So I think I also want to thank you to take the time, go there and talk to them and get them some feedback. So thanks to you all. And just to wrap up a few highlights with some facts. So I tried, with the help of ChatGPT, to make a word cloud based on the titles of the posters on the topics that have been discussed. And so we had 21 posters presented from 11 countries, or research institutions and universities from 11 countries, 9 of them from Europe, and also 2 from, and 2 other countries, namely the USA and South Korea. And you may have seen during the poster presentation, so there were 5 judges around evaluating the posters, namely Marijana, Pedro, Ekaterina, Jakob, and Peter. And we also selected the Best Paper Award, which will be announced at the gala dinner tonight. So thank you very much, and see you tonight. And
So, Thesis-in-3, Dimos, thank you.
Thank you everyone for being here. The Thesis-in-3 competition is one of the most treasured traditions of the EC3 conference, and we see more and more interest by our PhD students, namely the PhD students that are participating in the conference after every year. And this year we had 22 contestants. I must say the contributions of the contestants go through a review process as a paper submitted to the conference would go. So they eventually selected contestants were actually 23, I'm sorry. They were divided into 3 sessions, and they represented 16 European institutions, 1 university from China, and for the first time, 1 university from Canada. So you can see the geographical distribution here. The sessions were chaired by Ekaterina, Diego, and myself. I also chaired the finalist session. But this is the real deal. We had a truly spectacular panel of judges for the various sessions, both the 3 initial ones and also the finalist one. For our judges, you are now in for it, because we will try to call you again for next year. So expect it. However, after the very incisive and truly remarkable feedback that the judges gave to the students and the work they did, we eventually came up with these 3 finalists. So congratulations to the finalists. The finalist round was today, and the judges of the finalist round have already selected the winner. However, the winner will be announced at the conference dinner. So along with the rest of the awards that will be given, we will also grant the awards for the Thesis-in-3 competition. That's all. Thank you.
Now, it leaves me to thank, of course, our assistants. This is our backbone. Without our assistants, we wouldn't be here. So please, I would ask them to come to the stage. Wahib, Marta, you have to come, you have to come. Wahib, Marta, Julia. They have left? I don't know. Are you here? Come here, come here, come here, come here. So here, everybody needs to see you. No, we have to, yeah, we have to do that because without you it wouldn't be possible, really. You're great. So the team will, we're already uploading all the recordings, I think, in YouTube. So you are doing still the work, although for us it's almost finished, done. So in that sense, thank you very much again. Thank you. So, of course, there are several rescuers here on this, on this as well, who are also part of this backbone. Of course, Peter Pauls, Daniel Hall, Ranjith, actually, who's also our dissemination chair, and of course, Theo. Theo, where are you? I don't see you. Here, there. Thank you, Theo. So, and some other invisible or visible people here. And and thank you to all the track chairs. Thank you to all the reviewers, and the reviewers will be listed in the scientific committee of this conference. Thank you to all the session chairs and Thesis-in-3-Minutes chairs and students, which were mentioned already by Dimos. Of course, website maintenance is an important job, which is done by Sobia Bano. And of course, thank you very much to our sponsors. We never had so many sponsors as this year, so we hope to see them again also next year. So thank you very much. And we would really like your feedback. This is very important to us, and it's a very short and very quick questionnaire. Please help us in improving this conference even more. Thank you very much. So it's very quick. Thank you. So I would now ask the CIB organizers to give some information.
All right. So Jakob and I flipped a coin, and I've got a little bit more voice left than he does. So first off, it has been an absolute pleasure to have all of you here. We've had a few people who haven't come to a CIB conference in 6 or 7 years point out just how remarkable it's been to see kind of how the group has grown and just this whole connection. So thank you, everybody. We're pleased to announce we have dates for next year, and it will be in the cooler part of the year. So save the date, October 6th to 8th. Professor Bimal Kumar and Professor Jha are going to be hosting us at IIT Delhi. So it's not August, September, it's actually now going to be probably the end of the second week of October. So we look forward to seeing you there. Stay tuned for a call for papers, stay tuned for all of that stuff, but we are really, really excited to see you next year in Delhi. Thank you.
So thank you, Jen. You already turned to the other slide, to the next slide. So it leaves you only actually with one thing, to pass the torch to the next EC3 conference chair, which is Ekaterina Petrova. So my time is up. Thank you.
Thanks, Marijana. First and foremost, as still your program chair for about 15 more minutes this year, I would like to say that it has been an incredible pleasure and honor to work with this team. These 4 people are absolutely incredible. And to be honest, just a couple of years ago, it would have never crossed my mind that I will get such an opportunity and honor. So thanks to the 4 of you. What we saw this week was also incredible in my opinion. We had 4 days with 195 papers and 23 posters. We had technical workshops, we had Thesis-in-3 and whatnot. And with that, we close a program which we will try to carry the spirit on further. And that also means that in the 2026 organizing team, with myself as a conference chair and Ranjith Soman as a program chair and Jenny Lee as a dissemination chair, we have very big shoes to fill. But we will absolutely do our best to build on what we have created so far, and especially this year, because I think we've truly had a special event. And now, on to what that means. So first and foremost, we also have dates. And to begin with, I would like to announce the dates. So similarly to this year, the EC3 conference in 2026 will be held between 12th and 15th of July. To help you out a little bit in the calendar, 12th of July is a Sunday, on the evening of which we will have an opening reception and then a 3-day conference after that. And now, typically people sit through closing plenaries for one and one reason only, and that's to find out where they're going next year. And one thing that was very inspiring this week was the Tuesday plenary that we celebrated Robert. But there was one thing that I really liked there, and that was a game that we played, which was where was CIB and what year it was. So I kind of have adopted this model, and I would like to turn this into a little bit of a game. So I will show you the imagery, and whoever gets the location just by imagery gets drink tonight at the gala dinner. So, and I would like the specific location, not just the broader one. Sure. I can help you out that by a good tradition, we with EC3, we will going back to Greece next year. Says who? Who said Corfu? Yes. So that means that we would be absolutely delighted to welcome you to Corfu next year, and the conference will take place at the Corfu Holiday Palace, which is a fantastic location where, again, by a good EC3 and actually LC3 tradition, we will have a beautiful opening reception outside. And with that, I would actually like to close by announcing the dates. With a little bit of a misalignment, but that's okay. So typically, we always start with the call for papers announced somewhere around the middle of September, and an optional abstract submission with a deadline in November. The full paper submission traditionally is at the end of the year, and furthermore, we expect the first decisions and early bird registration to be around March, end of March. So with that, I would like to thank you very much and see you next year in Corfu.
One organizational thing, just because tonight is the gala dinner and the buses will leave from the meeting point that I sent per mail. I hope everybody received it. At 6:30, okay? So we need to be there at 7:30, the latest, because we have some program planned. So just as an information again, so thank you.